sure to check out Agelessgeeks for your figures and collectibles. This video and YouTube channel is rated PG-13, so that means this channel is not for anyone under the age of 13. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Garrett18 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the MAFEX Medicom toy Spiderman Into the Spiderverse, Spiderman Peter B. Parker. So let's get into it right away and take a quick look at the box. So as you can see, we do get the same style box that we got with the Miles Morales figure. We do get the window right there on the front of the box. On the bottom, we do get a cool image of the figure. This is Marvel Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Peter B. Parker action figure, MAFEX and Medicom toy. And then here is the bottom of the box with the barcode and blow so if nobody cares about. Then here is the top of the box. Then the one side there, the other side of the box, and then the back to show some pretty cool poses you can get the figure into, along with pretty much all of the accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure up and take a closer look at slightly out-of-shape Spider-Man. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look at Peter B. Parker here, and I took the jacket and the sweats off so you can get a better look at the costume. We'll go over those during the accessories, but all the head sculpts I think look great. The unmasked one here looks awesome. We get some stubble going on there. Very clean paint for the brown, for the eyebrows and the hair. Eyes both painted looking the same direction and everything. And the sculpt of the hair looks really nice too. So excellent job on the head sculpt there. Now the suit itself looks really good. The wash for the webbing, a little heavy in certain spots compared to others. Like on the torso, it's fine. The neck is fine. A little heavier around the shoulder area, which I don't mind. It doesn't look horrible, but it is a bit noticeable. The spider symbol looks fantastic. Very clean paint where the blue meets the red. There's a little bit that chipped off or something. It was like that fresh out of the box though. And the back there, spider symbol looks great. The webbing looks pretty good too. And I do like the sculpted texture to the blue on the suit. That does look really nice. There's very nice sculpt detail all throughout it. The arms here look pretty good. Like I said, they went a little heavy with the wash on the arms, which isn't too bad. Some spots they missed a little bit, so you could see. The other side, they definitely did not miss any at all there. And then for where the blue meets the red and everything, clean paintwork. Even on the joints, they painted the outside red with the webbing and the inside blue, so really do appreciate stuff like that. Then the legs here, great job on the sculpted texture on the legs. One issue though, when I swap out his lower legs, it seems like the bottom part isn't fully connecting. It should look like that, but it's not fully connecting there, and no matter how hard I try to push that piece in there, it won't go all the way in. So might just be a minor QC issue there, but yeah, that is something to note. And sometimes the legs can pop apart if you're articulating the figure, so just be cautious of that as well. And for some reason the lower legs, the blue is a different, it's more of like a muted blue. This is more of a vibrant blue, so that's a little odd there. As you can see the difference in the color blues there. Like I said, it's a bit more muted compared to how vibrant the blue is on his suit, because I love the vibrant blue on the suit there. Then the legs here, the lower legs, webbing looks good and everything, so no issues there. And then the bottom, not too much going on. So overall, I think MAFEX, for the most part, did a pretty good job with it. A little issue here and there, but overall, pretty damn satisfied with how the this Peter B. Parker did turn out. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, Peter B. Parker is included with a ton of stuff, so this might take a while, so get some popcorn. So what we do get first and foremost, we do get the MAFEX stand, the base, the arm, and the clamp there, basic MAFEX stand articulation, and then we do get 4 interchangeable head sculpts with 2 interchangeable necks. And starting on the left there, we do get the 2 unmasked head sculpts. So all the way on the left is the entirely unmasked head sculpt. Then we do get the interchangeable neck, where you can see part of his actual neck and then part of his suit. And that is the head sculpt that does come on the figure out of the packaging. They did a great job with that one. And the other unmasked one, which is semi-unmasked, it's where he pulled his mask off his face, as you can see there. And they did a great job with that face sculpt as well. Very clean paintwork all throughout it, even on the mask as well, and the sculpt of and everything looks great too. And then on the right, we do get the 2 masked face sculpts along with the interchangeable masked neck, and they did a very nice job with both those face sculpts as well. The paintwork for the black and the white for the eyes, very well done, and then same with the webbing there. And the head sculpts and the necks are pretty simple to swap out. I will show you how to do that right now. And swapping the necks and the heads are pretty basic when it comes to MAFEX. So swapping the unmasked head, hold on to the neck so it doesn't pop off with the head. Take the other unmasked head and push down, and then there you go, as simple as that. Now to swap it for the masked head sculpt, try to pull up on the neck. Sometimes it won't pop off, but if you kind of push back on it and get your finger under there, it will pop off. Aha, got it! So you do that, and then take the masked head sculpt here. This is a bit of a tight fit. There we go, got that on. And the same way to swap the head sculpts for the masked one, just pull up, hold on to the neck, and then pop the other masked head sculpt on there. So we do get the interchangeable necks and faces. And then we also get his sweats, and then we do get his jacket, which is actual cloth clothing. So we do get these sweats here, and these turned out really nice actually. They actually look like sweatpants. So I think MAFEX did a pretty damn good job with these. The stitching looks really good on them as well. So we do get those, and we do get the jacket here. And I like how they put like actual buttons all throughout it. There's pockets here. These are actual pockets that you can use. You can put his hands in them. I thought that was pretty cool. And we do get bendy wire running down the sides and the bottom as well. So definitely appreciate that. And the stitching turned out pretty damn good on this. Also, MAFEX is doing a pretty good job so far with cloth clothing for their figures. So we do get that, and then we also get some webbing. So we do get the whipping webs here. We do get the longer one and then the shorter one, and they're all like warped, kind of like the Miles Morales one as well. So I don't think they're supposed to be like that, but they're just like, screw it, just put them in there. And the way you get them on, same way you get on any other webbing on a Spider-Man figure. You pop off the hand, slide the loop over the wrist joint, pop the hand right back on. So we do get those, then we do get the swinging web here, and the sculpt of them look pretty good, so they did a good job with that. And we do get a pair of each of the webbing there, and then we also get the pizza and his mask here. So we do have the piece of pizza, pepperoni, as you can see, and it looks pretty good, not too bad. Do get that, and then we do get his mask, and it does have a peg hole on the top because we do get a set of hands that have pegs on the palms so he can hold on to the mask. And we get some very nice sculpt and paint detail through the mask here, so we do get that. And then we also get a set of magnetic hands and feet, and then we do get some interchangeable feet, and then interchangeable shoes, and then we do get interchangeable lower legs. So we do get the magnetic hands and feet here, and the magnetic feet, of course, is for when he's wearing his suit, as you can see there, and they're pretty simple to swap out. And then here's the magnetic hands, which we've seen plenty of times before, and they are, of course, the wall crawling hands. Then we do get a pair of shoes here, which you can swap out on the figure, and of course they're not matching like in the movie. And we do get some really great sculpt and paint detail throughout both these shoes here, or one shoe and one boot. You even see like the stitching on the boot there. Laces look great on here, and these are pretty simple to swap out. Nice sculpting on the treads on the bottom. So pretty good job on the sneaker and the boot there. Then we do get the interchangeable bare feet and bare lower legs here, and they did a good job with them. You can see the feet, all the toes sculpted on there and everything. And these are a bit of a tight fit on the joint, so just be cautious when swapping these. And swapping the legs isn't too bad either. I'll show you how to swap the feet and the legs right now quickly. Alright, so the way you swap the legs or the feet and get the cloth clothing on is pretty simple to do. So you just got to pull down on the lower legs to pop them off the joints. Whoops. It should not do that. There we go, got the busted. So you do that, okay? So you still have the joints on there. Then take the bare legs here, and just be careful doing this. Those connect so much easier compared to the costumed lower legs. Yeah, this left one is a bit more difficult compared to the right one. Thought I broke that. as you could tell in the sound of my voice. Alright, there we go. I think I got him on there. That looks so weird. It does. Now if you want to get the sweats on, you can leave the bare feet on, because you could bend them downward, and then just slide these sweats on like so, like how you regularly put your pants on. Same way for this figure here, and then just pull the pants up there, and then there you go, you got these sweats on the figure. Now if you want to put his boot and shoe on, pull down on the feet to get them off the joint there. And then the boot is for the right leg here. I would roll the pant leg up a little bit so you can get a grip on the actual leg when getting these on, but these are very simple to get on the figure, unlike the bare feet. Those you got to use a little bit of force to get them on. And there we go. We got the shoe and the boot on now. And then the last thing, you can, I guess, leave the hands on. It'll probably be easier if you take them off. Oh, yeah, there's a piece of bendy wire in the collar as well. I forgot to mention that. And then just slide. Yeah, maybe remove the hands first. And then slide the coat on the figure like so. And then there you go. You have Peter B. Parker from the movie with the jacket and the sweats on, with the shoe and boot that do not match either. So lots of awesome display options with this figure, and to me, that is always a huge plus when it comes to a figure. So we do get all that awesome stuff, and then we finally get, not including the magnetic hands, we do get a total of 17 alternate hands. Alright, here we go. Ready? Starting on the top right here, we do get a pair of fists, of course, and then we do get a pair of web swinging hands, so you can have them grip onto the swinging webbing, and then we do get 2 pairs of open resting type hands. These are the ones that do come on the figure out of the packaging. You can see those fingers are clenched a little bit more compared to these. Then we do get some more open resting type hands, and these do have the pegs on the palm, so you could have them hold on to the mask. Then we do get some whipping hands, some open splayed out type hands, wall crawling hands, and then we do get a right coffee mug holding hand with actual coffee inside of it. And we do get some very nice sculpt and paint detail throughout all 17 hands, and they are fairly simple to swap out. I did have to widen the holes on the hands though, because it was a very tight fit on the wrist joint, which is something MAFEX always had issues with, and that is not a good thing, because you don't want to risk breaking a wrist joint on your new MAFEX Peter B. Parker Spider-Man figure. But anyway, that is all the awesome accessories included with the Peter B. Parker Spider-Man. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review, shall we? Now for the height of Peter B. Parker to the very top of his head. Looks like he's about 6 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall. And then here he is compared to some other MAFEX figures. So we do have the Infinity War Iron Spider Spider-Man, the Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse Miles Morales, the comic version Spider-Man, and the comic version Venom, and he is pretty much the same exact height as the comic version Spider-Man, and I think he scales perfectly fine with Miles Morales here. And then here he is compared to some other Spider-Man villains. So we do have the Marvel Legends monster Venom, Doc Ock, and Tombstone, and I think this figure scales pretty well with these Marvel Legends Spider-Man villains. And then here he is compared to the Storm Collectibles Sector, the Marvel Legends Retro Series Deadpool, the MAFEX Justice League Batman, and the Figma Black Swordsman Guts. And then here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation, and since this is MAFEX, you know you will be getting some pretty good movement, besides with Black Manta. So we do get 2 joints at the neck here. The lower neck joint for the masked head sculpt is a bit of a tight fit, so the joint is a bit stiff. That's what she said. But with both joints, he can look down pretty much all the way, and then both joints looks up really good. Doesn't look up as good with the unmasked head sculpt, but you do get very nice pivot with both those joints there. And then of course both joints do swivel as well. Then we do get a torso and a waist joint, and combining both those joints, Doesn't crunch forward a whole bunch, but crunches forward alright. Does go back pretty good. You do see a little bit of gappage going on there, so you might want to hide that. You do get nice pivot at the torso, and the waist has pretty good pivot too, so combining both joints, very nice pivot. With this figure, you do get swivel at the torso and then swivel at the waist. Now for the arms here, we do have a nice like circular motion out of the shoulders there, and you can kind of use it like a butterfly joint as well, horizontally and vertically, so definitely awesome. Then the arms do go out to the sides, about 90 degrees. They do go up and down. We do have true bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that bend in all the way. Then we do have a ball hinge on the wrist, so of course that does swivel and hinges back and forth. Now for the legs here, they do drop down a tiny bit, so you can get Spider-Man to kick forward a little more than 90 degrees. Goes to the back just a tiny bit. Let's see if he can Jean-Claude Van Damme it here. And Peter B. Parker cannot Van Damme it, but pretty damn close to Van Damming it. Then we do get very nice hip swivel, double jointed knees that do bend back all the way. And whenever I use the double jointed knees to the full extent on this leg, it always gets caught under here. I just think it's not fully connecting, so it's giving me a little bit of issues. Then for the ankles here, we do have ball hinges, so it does swivel, and these joints are super tight on the suited legs here. The ankle joints are super duper tight, and they do hinge up really well, hinge down really well, and then you do get a 90-degree bend ankle pivot, and then of course we do get a nice toe hinge. So overall, the articulation definitely is there, and not the best Spider-Man articulation I've seen from them, but pretty damn good. Definitely one of their more better articulated figures. And you're going to be able to get this Peter B. Parker Spider-Man into some pretty cool Spidery-Man-like poses. And I'm about to show you some of those poses right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the MAFEX Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse Peter B. Parker. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure with detail, would definitely have to give it an even 9. Articulation, I'd give it an 8.5. Accessories, have to give it a perfect 10. And then the overall quality, I'd also give an 8.5. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I did have mine imported from Japan from Ami, but Agelessgeeks did just get this in stock, so you can check out their website, agelessgeeks.com. And when you check out use code name Daredevil, you will get yourself a little bit of a discount. If you can't find something on their website, I do highly recommend going through their Instagram or Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later.